I'm still a policy wonk, and so I didn't get any policy. And all of this doesn't matter except for the swing voters in 7 states. And so it doesn't matter what I think. It matters, as that woman, that clip has been all over the internet this morning.
Yeah.
And it's being used in many different ways for both sides. But bottom line is, what do they think? And they're not being fed enough information about the things that matter to them. And so this race remains incredibly tight. I think it's jump ball, frankly, and the polls say that. If there is another debate, I would prefer questions about policy so people could go into this informed about what matters in their lives. There was so much rhetoric in there, and I get it. If you hate Trump, you hate Trump. That's already the case for 43 states. Those are decided states. It's the 7 that matter. And I thought, from that perspective, that debate kind of failed. Not enough policy.
I want your take on the markets because, Kevin, we've got a sell-off in progress here. Consumer prices cooled a little. I thought that would be positive for stocks, but we've got this sea of red ink. What's going on?
Well, it's the pause that refreshes, Stuart. We've had such a positive market and directionally straight up to the right. It doesn't surprise me to take a 5 or 10% correction here, with the uncertainty of the election definitely being part of the volatility. And policy matters too. For example, we didn't learn last night about corporate taxation. We didn't hear about capital gains tax on unrealized gains. These are very important elements to what the market does going forward. It would really hurt capital formation to tax unrealized gains, and I hope that doesn't happen. But because there's uncertainty and understanding how far an election would go in terms of giving one side or the other the advantage on Capitol Hill, we're going to see volatility right to November 5th. That's my prediction.
Okay, let's have a look at Starbucks. The new CEO, Brian Niccol, he's got a plan to keep customers in stores longer. I'm going to ask Ashley that in just a few moments. But I want to get back to you, Kevin. I thought that Harris showed well last night, and the market is responding this morning because Harris favors these tax increases on capital gains and income and business taxes. I think that's part of the reason why the market is down this morning. Last word to you on this.
You may be right, but that's exactly why we needed more detail.
Yeah.
We need policy. We need to understand. And I never heard anything about her taxation plan, just that she was going to raise taxes. We knew that going into the debate. I'm very disappointed in this election cycle, and maybe she can skate to victory without ever talking to the press. That would be a first. That would really be a first in presidential history.
That would be terrible because we don't know what she stands for or where she'll take this country. Kevin, thanks for being with us this morning on an important day. Always a pleasure, man. Thanks a lot.